Hi guys, welcome back to my my sixth grade students for Saxon 7-6, lesson 11. For those of you following along at home, we're working out of the Saxon 7-6 book, third edition. Make sure it's the third edition. Today we're going to be talking about some and some more, and some went away problems. You guys, these are word problems, and if I know that you're anything like all my other students, you absolutely hate word problems. That's totally understandable, but I'm going to try and teach you to love word problems. I'm going to give you the problem-solving skills that you need in order to be able to solve these, okay? So let's start first. If you're following along at home, I'm on page 47. We're going to talk about some of these stories. If you actually turn the page to page 48, about halfway, or towards the top, it says a some and some more. I want you to write this down. Make sure you get out your notebook and be taking notes on this. Some and some more. Okay, a word problem like this. Here's an example. Before he went to work, Tom had $24.50. He earned $12.50 more putting up a fence. Then Tom had $37. So the plot of this is Tom had some money, and then he had some more, and then he had his final amount. Some and some more. This is an addition problem. Addition. Okay? He added money to the money that he already had. All right? Let's talk about some went away. Some went away. All right, some went away. Here's the story. Tom took $37 to the music store. He bought a pair of headphones for $26.17. Then Tom had $10.83. So he had some money. Some went away, and then he had a remaining balance, right? So some went away is a subtraction problem. So basically what you're going to be doing is on each of these word problems, you're going to be asking yourself, is it some and some more, or is it some went away? Okay, some and some more, or some went away. Let's take a look at the example here. Example number 1 on page 49. Looks like Jenny rode her bike on a trip with her bicycling club. After the first day, her trip odometer showed that she had traveled 86 miles. After the second day, the trip odometer showed that she had traveled a total of 163 miles. How far did she ride on the second day? So on her first day, so day number 1, her odometer showed that she had traveled 86 miles. 86 miles. Guys, whenever we're using word problems, your answer should always include a unit, okay? After the second day, the trip odometer showed that she traveled a total of 163 miles. So day 2, what we don't know is how many miles she went, right? We don't know that, but we do know the total is going to be 163 miles. So looking at this problem, how many miles did Jenny ride on the second day? And that's why we have a question mark there. Typically in math though, when we don't know something, we use a variable, a little placeholder variable. So we have some miles, and then we have some more, and then we have the total. So some and some more is an addition problem. So what we really have here is 86 plus x is 163. Now, if we add in this direction, we can subtract in this direction. But 163 minus x equals 86 isn't going to help me any. So let's use our commutative property and try and fix this, switch those around. So if we add in this direction, we can subtract in this direction. We get 163 minus 86 equals x. And that's exactly what I need. So we're going to determine what x equals. So right here, we're going to borrow. And so we have 13 minus 6 is 7, right? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to borrow again. That's going to be 0, and this is going to be 15. So for the next one, we've got 2, 5, 6, 7. Don't know why I'm thinking. Yeah, anyway, so we get 77. Sorry, guys. All right, so we get 77 miles. So on her second day, she traveled 77 miles. 77 miles, okay? Let's look at example number 2. Example number 2. So this is on the next page, page 50. Nancy counted 47 prairie dogs standing in a field. When a hawk flew over the field, some of the prairie dogs ducked into their burrows. Then Nancy counted 29 prairie dogs. How many prairie dogs ducked into their burrow? So we had 47 prairie dogs, right? And then some of them went away. They ducked into their burrow. We don't know how many, so we're going to use X for a variable, right? Or how about P for prairie dog? Doesn't matter which variable you use. And then she counted 29. So this is some, and then some of them went away. That's a subtraction problem. Good. So here we have subtraction. So if we subtract in this direction, we can add in this direction, which gives us 29 plus P over equals 47. That doesn't really help us, but we know the commutative property. Let's go ahead and swap those around. Equals 47. Now, because we're adding in this direction, we can subtract in this direction. We get 47 minus 29 equals P. So here's, now we can, equals, I should explain that a little further. Equals P, but because we know that this is going to work, I'm just moving that P over. Okay, so right here, we're going to get rid of our 2. Let's try that again. Let's reduce or borrow from there and turn that into a 3. From right here, we're going to change that to a 17. We get 8 and 1. So there were 47 prairie dogs, 18 went away, 29 remained. 29 remained. Hopefully that explains some of these word problems for you. If you have any questions, let me know. The next thing that we're going to do is on that same page, page 50, I want you to go ahead and stop now. There's problem A and B. Give those a shot and see when you're ready. Come on back and let's see how you did. Okay, so for A, when Tim finished page 129 of a 314-page book, how many pages did he still have to read? So he read 129 pages. There's a little bug came to visit us, guys. It's my lights. They're attracted to the lights. All right, so he had 129 pages. Then he read some more pages for a total of 314. So he had some pages he had 129 pages that he read some more for a total of 314 pages. 314 pages. All right, so we know that we can swap those around to get P and plus 129 is 314. If we add in this direction, we subtract in that direction, so we get 314 minus 129 gives us P. So I'm going to move that over. All right, we're going to do some subtracting here. So he had 185 pages left to read. 185 pages. All right, for problem B, the football team scored 19 points in the first half of the game and 42 points by the end of the game. How many points did the team score? So they scored some points, and then they scored some more points, and then they had a total of 42 points. All right, let's use our commutative property and swap that around. And then if we add in one direction, we subtract in the other. So that subtraction problem is 42 minus 19 is P. All right, so we're going to do some math here. That's what you're here for, right? Looks like they scored 23 points in the second game, or the second part of the game. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, it's been a pleasure working with you today, and I'll see you on the next lesson.